Do you really want to lose weight? Do you want to look like the people in the magazines? Some of you have probably seen those fit men and women walking around at malls, beaches, and just everyday life. Some of you have probably reflected on your own bodies and thought, well, I can't be like that. They're just lucky. They were born that way. Others of you think, well, all I would have to do is lose weight, but I don't really need to do it. I don't want to do it. I used to think just like that. There was no way to be like that. I was overweight for most of my life and I struggled to lose weight. I tried everything. I looked up videos on how to do it, why to do it, where to do it, and even if I should do it. I asked people for advice. Basically, I did everything except do it. And that's the key, to do it. You just have to do it. It put me into a state of mind where I believed being skinny was so important. When I did lose my weight by running the summer before my junior year, I was too skinny. I went from 190, 6'1", with no muscle, to 140, 6'1", also with no muscle. I had the mindset that skinnier was better, and I was also fit, so I didn't see anything wrong with it. I could dominate others in endurance events and swim faster than most people, but I wasn't healthy. These thought processes can hinder your fitness and health goals. We all know that being overweight is unhealthy, and the statistics and scientific fact only back up this claim. Being overweight is an increasingly concerning problem that poses a threat not only to individuals but also to our society as a whole as healthcare costs rises. The cost of healthcare is a burden on the rest of society and not just those that are overweight. Obesity is defined as abnormal or excessive fat accumulation that may impair health by the article Obesity. Now you might be thinking, I might be unhealthy or fat, but my health is certainly not impaired by it. However, obesity is the fifth leading cause of death by killing 2.8 million people each year by being who are overweight or obese. Also from the article Obesity, you should be scared. Everyone should be scared. What does it mean for our country when 40 million children under the age of 5 are overweight? Those that have obesity are also more likely to have cardiovascular and musculoskeletal diseases. These statistics are terrifying. I mean, 1 out of every 10 people you see walking down the street has an increasingly high risk of death, including your friends and family. However, there are things that we can do to help reduce obesity rates. The most important thing we can do is implement policies in our schools. We must start with our children's schools because childhood is the most influential part of our life. And to reduce rates, we have the greatest chance by teaching our youth why it's important and how to do it. Harvard School of Public Policy states that good health is laid in childhood, and even has an entire list of things we can implement in school to help with this cause. First, serve healthy choices for lunch, limit access to and marketing of unhealthy and sugar-filled snacks and beverages, and provide easier access to water. This is a great strategy because if there are healthy choices for lunch, children will have no choice but to eat healthy. Learn that eating healthy makes you feel better, and being hydrated clears your mind and sharpens your body. Schools should also implement choices that meet national nutrition standards, which ensure that healthy food options are served, set maximum and minimum calorie choices, because even healthy food can lead to obesity if eaten in excess. Invest in cafeteria facilities to better display healthy foods, because food that looks good will make children want to eat it. Reduce stigmatization of kids that participate in free or reduced price cafeteria options, because if children do not feel the financial shame, they will be more likely to participate in these programs that will better their health in the future and in the present. Give students adequate time to eat, because eating too fast does not give the body enough time to register how much you have eaten. And finally, train food service staffs in healthy food preparation techniques and increase financial support for school meal programs. This all requires money, but isn't your and your children's life worth it? Next, after healthy choices are implemented, encourage students to participate in the breakfast, lunch, and after school snack programs. This ensures that the max amount of people are benefiting from the exposure to healthy food choices. Moreover, it helps finance this because as more people participate, there will be more money to invest in healthy food choices. Finally, schools should also implement nutrition education into school meal programs. If children know what healthy food does for you and what unhealthy food does to you, they will be more likely to make healthier choices. We must not forget physical activity, which is just as important as making healthy food choices. The Harvard School of Public Policy suggests to first provide students daily access to physical activity. In an age where recess time is being cut back to teach students to standardize tests, we must remember that the Roman poet Juvenal said, "Mens sana in corpore sano," from the article Ancient Olympics. A healthy mind is in a sound body. The body is a tool of the mind, so the mind is only as powerful as the body is. Schools should also schedule recess before lunch because it is shown that exercise before eating is actually better for you because it burns more calories. Schools should stop using physical activity as punishments because it will condition kids to see physical activity in the future as punishment. Start transit plans to help kids get to school in a more active way. Work with local governments to provide paths to walk or bike to school. Also, offering kids the chance for physical activity before and after school that is both competitive and non-competitive is also a great way to do it. The non-competitive sports part is important because it allows kids who do not enjoy or are intimidated by physical competition to exercise as well. Moreover, collaborating with